Who is eligible for the Canada Small Business Financing Program? The Canada Small Business Financing Program, CSBFP, is a financing program designed and supported by the Canadian federal government in conjunction with financial institutions with whom they share the lending risk to loan money to Canadian small businesses. The maximum loan amount for a borrower is $1.15 million under the Canada Small Business Financing Program, of which a maximum of $1 million is available by way of term loans and a maximum of $150,000 is available by way of lines of credit. Although approval for funding under the Canada Small Business Financing Program resides with the financial institution that is advancing the funds to the small business, the principal eligibility requirements include the following. The business is carried on in Canada with a place of business in Canada and assets held in Canada for the purposes of operating the business. The business must offer its services or products to the public, includes retail and wholesale. For an existing business during the fiscal year in which the CSBFP loan is approved, its estimated gross annual revenues will not exceed $10 million. For a new business at the time the CSBFP loan is approved, its estimated gross annual revenues during the first 52 weeks of operation will not exceed $10 million. There are no restrictions as to the principle of a small business, such that an incorporated small business operating in Canada can be owned by foreign citizens. A borrower can operate different small businesses, such that a person operating a sole proprietor or a partnership whose main activity is farming, which of itself is an ineligible business for purposes of this program, could incorporate a snow removal business, and this snow removal business would be eligible to obtain a CSBFP loan to finance assets required to operate its business. A borrower operating in a service industry incidental to agriculture is eligible to obtain financing, such that a small business whose activity is to provide services to other farmers, such as harvesting services, thereby allowing said business to finance the acquisition of equipment required to operate the harvesting, a CSBFP loan. Furthermore, certain businesses have been denoted as ineligible for purposes of the receipt of financing under the Canada Small Business Financing Program, including farm businesses as defined by the Standard Industrial Classification 1980 of Statistics Canada, Major Group 01 Agricultural Industries, who should instead be looking to the Canadian Agricultural Loans Act program. Any organization not operating a business, such as a private club whose only purpose is to collect donations, a holding corporation as it does not operate a business, which is a test that must be applied, a trust, whether a personal, private, or social trust, as they are not a legal entity and do not qualify for the CSBFP, an individual or a corporation that purchases real property for the sole purpose of rental, such as an apartment building or a commercial building, who instead should be looking to the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation for financing. These are eligibility criteria promulgated by the Small Business Financing Directorate pursuant to the Canada Small Business Financing Act and the Canada Small Business Financing Regulations. Although, as previously noted, the approval for funding under the Canada Small Business Financing Program resides with the financial institution that is advancing the funds to the small business. For businesses requiring legal services attendant with business financing and the related corporate transactions that they are undertaking, contact our law firm today. Thank you.